Hello friends, welcome to Suresh Aggarwal's Mathematics Shortcuts. The chapter on speed and time is going on, and I hope you have seen the previous video in which I told you how to convert or rather interconvert the units of speed. The two very common units are kilometer per hour and meter per second. So I told you the best way to interconvert them, and in this video there is a concept which is normally asked in all the competitive exams, and if you have this chapter in your CBSE or ICSE curriculum, you cannot escape this question. This is the very important concept of finding the average speed for two given speeds. So if there is a distance like 10 kilometers, the first 5 kilometers are being traveled at some speed and the next 5 kilometers at a different speed, then what is the average speed for the journey? Those type of questions come in the exams. So I am going to concentrate on two given speeds in this video, and we are going to generalize it to three also in subsequent videos also. This concept happens to be a part of the chapter 1 of volume 2 of our book of short tricks, and this chapter is entitled Master Speed and Time Problems. This complete volume 1 and volume 2 of the series of these chapters, quantitative, aptitude, short tricks chapters, they are available in the ebook of short tricks also. So if you want to get a copy of 350 such amazing short tricks which make calculation easier, you need to send me a message on WhatsApp. This is the WhatsApp number 9896369963. All these details are contained in the description of this video as well. So friends, let's first understand what this concept is all about and why average is not actually the mean which we used to find or we normally find in maths. Let's understand it. See, this is the concept. So if you have a particular distance and half of that is covered at x kmph and the other half at y kmph, the average speed will not be x plus y upon 2. Now this is the most common mistake which the students make. Average speed does not mean the average or the mean of the speeds. So what is the answer? I will come directly to the short trick because that's what matters in the competitive exams. You have multiple choice questions and the steps don't matter. So go for the short trick. Just put the values, get the answer and crack the multiple choice question in 10 to 15 seconds only. So consider the same scenario where you have two speeds x and y and you have to find the average speed for the journey, right? While going it may be x and while coming back it may be y. Then what is the average speed? So to find this average speed, you just have to do twice the product of the speeds divided by the sum of the speeds. So you can work out the logic. Okay, everything is based on logic. It is not that this has come from somewhere and we started applying. We have derived this 2xy over x plus y, and see how wonderfully it will work when I solve some questions related to average speed. Here we have the first question where there is a boy who cycles to school at a speed of 42 kmph. So let's consider this as x, and he returns. See, he's coming back. So he's traveling the same distance. That is important. At some other speed, this time it is y. Although while bicycling, a speed of 42 and 36 looks really unrealistic, but it's okay. Let's consider that he is riding a motorcycle rather than a cycle, right? So 42 and 36 are the speeds, and we need to find the average speed of the boy. So the average speed, I will straight away apply the formula. Average speed will be twice of the product of the two speeds. Mind you, the unit is really important here. Kilometer per hour and kilometer per hour, the unit has to be same. Okay, so 42 and 36, and then the sum of 42 and 36 in the denominator. Now this is a small calculation which we have to do, and I have done it already for you. So this becomes 84 times 36 upon, and in the denominator 78, right? So we can cancel so many common factors there. I think this is 6 is a common factor, so 6 6s are 36 and 6 13s are, and I don't see 13 cancelling any of these. So this will be 6 4s are 24, 4 2 8 6 are 48, 50. So 504 upon 13, and that will give you 38.76 kilometer an hour as the answer for the question. So last calculation was one division only. Apart from that, there are no major calculations. Likewise, now we can apply it to some other questions. So there is a car travels from city A to B at 66. This is important. This is X, and then comes back like this is Y. So we need to calculate the average speed for the whole journey. So again, do the same thing. 2 times 66 times 54 and divided by the sum of 66 and 54. So what does this become? This is 66 times 108. 2 times 54 is 108, and in the denominator 110 plus 10 120. Now I can see 12 9s are 108 and 12 10s are. So this becomes 9 6 are 54, 4 5, 9 6 are 54 plus 5 59, and divide by 10 means 59.4 kilometer an hour is the average speed of that car. See, the calculations are not much, but it all depends on how good you are in handling numbers, which will decide how much time you are going to take to crack the question. Likewise, you have this question. So again the same thing, you can see X here and Y here, and we need to find the average speed. So 2 times 108 times 120, and in the denominator 108 plus 120. So we can write it as 216 times 120 and divide that by this is 228. So you need to do little bit of calculations here, little bit of cancellations, and you will get 113.68 kilometer an hour as the average speed for this question. Likewise, one more. So 2 times, what are the speeds? 132 and 110. Sounds like moving very fast. And product in the numerator and sum in the denominator, which will give you 132 times 220 upon this is 242. So once you cancel these and then reduce it to the lowest form, I think this is getting cancelled smartly, and I think no decimals here, so this comes out to be 120 kilometer per hour. Now if you calculate the mean of these two speeds, it is not going to be 120. So average speed and mean are two different things, right? So that is what is the intention of bringing up this video for you, so that you don't get confused between the mean speed and the average speed. Mind you, this is only for two distances, that is either a distance split into two parts or going and coming back. So I hope the concept is clear and you will be able to calculate the average speed now. And if you have understood this, do give it a like, and don't forget to share the video with your friends, and subscribe the YouTube channel Suresh Aggarwal's Mathematics Shortcuts for such amazing short tricks. Click the bell shaped icon so that you can keep on getting all the notifications on your mobile, and practice at least 20 such questions of average speed using the previous year papers of various exams, and tell me in the comments, did it work for you? All the best.